gotta get everything worked out. So, is this... Alright. Alright. Opening on the computer, see if this is fixed and everything. Okay, Alright, can y'all hear me? Like, I'm just trying to make sure that everything's set up and everything. I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay. Alright then. I guess that means everything's okay. You can't? Okay, quick thing, I'm looking at the live chat through the computer. So, oh, thank God he can. All right. Well, guess that means the Q&A is set up. Thank God I was not trying to have to deal with a bunch of bullcrap. All right. All right, open YouTube. I don't have a gaming setup. I'm literally just a guy. Why did it immediately open to MatPat? God damn. All right. All right. Let's go to the posts. Well, thank you. Thank you. All right. Finally. All right, we're here. The day has come. The Q&A live stream is starting. All right, now a quick disclaimer. Like for the start of the stream, I'm only going to be doing the questions that were asked in the posts. And after I'm done with the comments on the posts, then I'll answer questions in the chat. All right, just making sure that's clear before anything goes awry. All right. Yes, Ben Daly, your 90% of them are yours. I have noticed that. I did read a few of these beforehand, like just so I can get a general feel of what my actual answers would be. Make sure everything's figured out. Like, I'm just trying not to mess anything up here. And first question, which is better, pizza or burgers? Fuck. I don't know which one is I don't know which one's better. I like both. Like, if I'm gonna have to make a decision here, I'd probably have to say pizza. I'm just a pizza fanatic, I guess. Like, I'm sorry to all the hamburger lovers out there. All right. If you plan on doing a Nick Simpson version, which show would it be? Okay, I think I remember Max Guy saying something about it being Fairly Odd Parents. I remember it being in a different question on this post. So if I find it, I'll point it out and make sure that that's correct. And also, how will brutality and standoff fit in the story? Will they take place at the same time as Friend or Foe, or will it take place in some other time? Okay, so standoff takes place at the exact same time as Friend or Foe. Like when Squidward and Patrick are going to get supplies from the dumpster behind the Krusty Krab. That's where Daddy Dearest shows up and Squidward begins to fight. Now, at the end of Standoff, Daddy Dearest would grab Patrick's arm and throw him into the center of Bikini Bottom, and that's where brutality would begin. He'd also encounter a very strange character there. Like, that's all I'm gonna say about that. The first Ben Daly one that I've seen here. The fan-made lore for Showdown. Not even a question, but alright. Despite RA trapping Plankton, Krabs prepares one final showdown. Though powerful, Neptune falls to darkness. He spots Clem and Karen and Spots to fight Plankton. Okay, already off to a good start. Krabs wants Plankton to suffer before being corrupted. Wants him to know how he failed everyone. Though Plankton frees Karen and Clem, Neptune and Ketamine are too powerful, so Plankton summons the show's creator, Steven Hillenburg, but is corrupted and further deteriorates their world. Right. And then with Bikini Bottom further destroyed, Plankton flees with Karen and Clem somewhere safe, but Krabs isn't done with them just yet. I like this lore. I like the lore. It's not 100% accurate. There's a few things that are wrong about it, but I do like it, Ben Daly. Good job, man. Empties VR in the chat says, does he answer questions in the live chat? That's after I do the comments on the posts. Just getting that out of the way. What would be the cover names for your Nickelodeon Nightmare songs? Well, it depends on the song. Like, for the songs that I have already set out, like Nautical Nonsense, Friend or Foe, Osmosis, which is the Aftermath one, and Battle for Bikini Bottom, which is going to be Showdown. I don't really have like a naming scheme for all of them. It's kind of just whatever I think of, or whatever Max Guy thinks of, because he is the one that thought of the Nautical Nonsense and Friend or Foe names. And I think a couple others, but I don't really know. I can't really think of them like right off the bat here. But yeah. Anyways, next question. Another one from Ben Daly. Will Darkness take over Nick Nightmare ever get a FNF wiki page? As it sure as hell deserves it. Well, thank you for saying that. And depends on if I can figure out how to work the FNF wiki, because like the only time I really use the FNF wiki is if I'm trying to find references for certain characters I want to draw. For instance, I recently drew a Mousehold from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet as a horror Mario from Mario's Madness V2, and I had to download all the reference images for each of his phases in order to figure out like how to work everything, get the shading right. So yeah, that's really the only use I've gotten out of the FNF wiki, or any wiki in a while. But yeah, if I can figure out how to get the wiki set up, I may make a Darkness Takeover Nick Nightmare page. Ouija the Horror Artist. Love this guy, by the way. What is your opinion on Final Showdown from Darkness Takeover? And have you ever had an idea of doing a concept on the song? Well, Max Guy, myself, and a couple other people are working on a big Battle for Bikini Bottom, which is the Final Showdown Darkness Takeover, or Nickelodeon Nightmare. I should just say Nick Nightmare at this point. But I honestly love like the OG Final Showdown. It is probably one of the best songs I've heard from Darkness Takeover. Like, in my opinion, I know other people have their own opinions. That's just my take. And speaking of my take, I feel like Brutality is probably my absolute favorite of all of them. Like, it just solos in every way. Cleveland's chromatic and Bruce chromatic, they go so hard when they don't have to. Like, it's hard to explain. I just really like brutality. Thoughts on other Pibby mods? Broken Strings, Glitch Legends, etc. Okay. I I am a fan of a lot of different Pibby mods. Like in general, there's a lot of them that I'm really interested in. But just sticking with the question here, like for now, Broken Strings, I adore Broken Strings. If it wasn't obvious enough from the one post I did with the Goofy wants his money concept, which I'm thinking about drawing something for. Like if I can figure out how to draw Damien. But agreed, Empties VR. Tantrum Encore hits very different. And it hits hard. Like hard. And Glitched Legends, I honestly have mixed feelings on Glitched Legends. On one hand, it's a good mod. Please do not hunt me for saying this. It's a good mod in my opinion. The sprites are pretty good. The sprites, for the most part, are pretty good. A few of the songs are pretty good, but I've seen a little bit of an issue with some other songs where, like, I feel like there's one comment on a certain video that I heard, like, that I watched a long time ago, where one person said, like, Glitched Legends songs are only bad if they know they're going in Glitched Legends. I don't think that's necessarily true, but like, it's meh. I am subbed to Dust Toy Bonnie though. Like, I've been following the progress. Like, they've been doing pretty good. I especially love a Failed Lesson, the Pibby Duolingo song. It's actually a really good song, and the sprites are pretty good. I especially love the random Duolingo sprites that pop in every so often throughout the song, and it's just really cool in my opinion. Birds and Botany is one of like the older songs that I still really love. Like, I never would have thought of mixing Angry Birds and Plants vs. Zombies into an FNF song, so props to whoever made the song. I still have no clue who did it. I'm still trying to figure that out. Anyways, what do you think the SpongeBob characters would look like if they were in other mods, such as like Sides mods, B3, Soft, Neo? I don't really know. Like, again, it depends on which character like we're talking about here. Like, there's a few characters that I feel like would pretty much look about the same depending on which mod you're going on. Like, for example, let's talk about Neo for a second. First off, like, FNF Neo is how I started with FNF stuff, like a long time ago. I adore FNF Neo. Like, everything about it is probably my, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just one of the OG mods that I played. Like, I think it was the first mod that I ever full comboed a song on. And I think that was a Dad Battle Neo, which is I I don't know. I don't know what to say here. But yeah, it really depends on which mod we're talking about here. For example, Neo, it really has like its own style and its own character designs that I feel like could translate pretty well into SpongeBob style. But it depends on how it really depends on how it's taken care of, how it's conceptualized and everything. I may make a few concepts about it in a future thing, maybe a post or a short video. Ben Daly with the soft SpongeBob. Like, honestly, that sounds like a good idea. Like, I'm gonna be honest here. There mods like FNF Soft I never really thought about much. It's a Soft is a good mod, don't get me wrong. I just haven't really thought about it much. Same with B3. I assume SNS means Sunday Night Suicide. SNS, I don't really want to talk about it now, especially after all that. Okay, this is the last one. We knew that was a lie from the beginning. We knew. Oh, Saturday night swapping. Oh my god, I did not realize that. I did not. Okay, my bad. That was a mistake on my part. I completely forgot Saturday night swapping exists. Like no hate on the creator. I just forgot about it. I completely forgot it existed. All right. This is the last one. We knew this was a lie from the beginning, Ben Daly. Will every Nickelodeon universe have their own version of boyfriend? Okay, so it depends on the show. We already know that SpongeBob has its own boyfriend in the form of Fish Friend and Siren Friend, who I'm planning on bringing some lore into. I've already got lore for him planned out, and I've got his story arc, everything ready. Like, he is his own character, and some places, like for example, the Loud House. Let's just throw the Loud House into this for some reason. The Loud House would have its own boyfriend, but it wouldn't be boyfriend, just like how Fish Friend is not boyfriend. Any Nickelodeon show that has a boyfriend replacement, that is not boyfriend. None of them are the real boyfriend. The real boyfriend is going through the events of the Darkness Takeover timeline. I may change that in the future if Nickelodeon Nightmare becomes its own thing. But for now, boyfriend is in Darkness Takeover, and these boyfriends that we're fighting with are not the real one. Right. Another concept from Ben Daly, possible ending to Death Lives. There's two of them here. The SpongeBob and Fish Friend escape, say their goodbyes, and SpongeBob goes to get gear and resources as well as find survivors to chase the darkness away, while Fish Friend goes off in search of Siren Friend. They were separated after the glitch destroys Random Land, and they promise to meet again. That is true. Fish Friend and Siren Friend were separated in Random Land. That is 100% true. That is canon. I'm making that extremely clear here. They do not know where one another are. One of them, though, knows exactly how the darkness came into Random Land in the first place. And they want it gone. Bad. Fish Friend and SpongeBob will be friends. Kinda not. SpongeBob definitely sees Fish Friend as a friend, but Fish Friend kind of just sees SpongeBob as like another guy that's probably gonna fall, which, to be fair, he did. Like, that's pretty much just osmosis. Anyways, the other one is just not true. Like, I know this is just a random thought, but this is not canon at all. Fish Friend is too slow and falls behind. Sandy hits him in the head with a stereo, corrupting him. Now, Fish Friend does survive Death Lives, and he does end up going away. But I will give you this: Sandy does appear in Death Lives, and not just as a part of the wave. Does Fish Friend's personality match up to Canon Boyfriend's dumbass personality? I'm just gonna say this right now: no. Fish Friend is not as dumb as Boyfriend. Fish Friend is actually kind of smart. What gave you an idea to make this great and awesome cover? Depends on what great and awesome cover you're talking about. Because if you're talking about any of the ones that are currently out, none of those were made by me. The covers were made by Max Guy. All of the covers, the songs, like the SpongeBob vocals and all that, that was not me. I only recently got into making covers, and I only recently got a few chromatics that I'm able to use and not crash FL Studio with. So for the series thus far, I've only done the art. I'm the art guy for the most part. There's a few other art guys. Have you watched Back at the Barnyard? No, I have not yet. I've heard of it. I have. I just haven't watched it. Okay, this Hell of a Boss Darkness Takeover AU. Honest thoughts. I'm not gonna read all of this here because like it's a lot, and I'm not trying to spend a lot of time focusing on this random AU, but I do like the idea. There are a few characters that are missing, like a Chris and Meg, Death, but like I like it. It's a good idea for an AU. I feel like it could work, although it does remind me of the One Hell of a Takeover. Like y'all know that one. Like has its own channel and everything. Like I like that. I like this, and I like that channel too. Ben Daly says no. Y'all should check it out. It's pretty nice. Like it's if I remember correctly, it mixes both Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel, but I don't quite remember. It's been a few minutes. It's been a minute since I checked out the channel. I should probably do that. Would be canon if FNF Trump on again, 1940. Right. Oh, my bad. I'll make you some in a bit. I'm in the middle of a QnA stream right now.
No, I'm hungry.
All right, fine. I'll make you your egg.
I don't want any boiled egg.
Then what do you want?
I want a scrambled egg.
Scrambled egg? All right, no problem. By the way, y'all, that's my little brother. He's kind of just here.
Just ignore me, please.
Yep. Anyways, yeah. Back to the questions. Would FNF Tromp on Again's cover like canon? Would FNF Trompon's D-side covers be canon to Darkness Takeover to Nick Nightmare? And for right now, I'm not entirely sure. Like it depends on what they want. Now, I saw their Friend or Foe D-sides with Squidina and that shark that I forgot the name of again. I think it was a Captain Quasar. Like, I really liked that one. It was a really good, really interesting D-side version of the Nick Nightmare Friend or Foe. Now, for the placements, Squidina is canon. Squidina is Squidina is the plankton replacement. You got that right on the money. Even though I think I said that before the cover got made. But Captain Quasar, like if D-side Friend or Foe by Trompon were canon, I really think that Captain Quasar as a Quagmire, or in this case Lester, would work. But for now, it's not canon, and Lester is Grandpat, since it takes place in the Patrick show. I just realized I'm kind of breaking my own rules to answer a few questions in the chat in between questions. Am I allowed to rack up B-side, D-sides design for Nick Nightmare? Go right ahead, man. That is entirely up to you. I cannot stop you from making your own stuff. In fact, I encourage it. Who would be facing Patrick in brutality? Now, I'm still trying to figure this out. Like, Max Guy and I are still trying to figure out who would replace Bruce and Jeffrey. Now, it's not Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, like Ben Daly said in the replies. That is not true. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy are going through their own thing in a different song.
Junior, where's the tea?
We don't have any tea right now.
I'm thirsty.
We don't have any sugar right now, man. I can't make it. We're gonna have to wait until Mom and Dad get home. Okay? Look, if you want, I can make you like a cup of milk, some water, something. All right. Okay, so Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy are somewhere else in.
I have the baby.
I know. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy are somewhere else entirely.
I don't want milk.
Now, a couple things I've thought of are Kevin C. Cucumber as Bruce, and the guy that survived being stung by Big Lenny being Jeffrey. But that is not confirmed. Like, take what I say here with a grain of salt. Like a massive grain of salt. Another concept thing by Ben Daly. Rotten Family revamp. We will be using the revamp. I'm saying that now. The revamp is going to be used. It just depends on if Max Guy can find an instrumental and an FLP, FLM. I don't know what he uses. But it will be the revamp. And for the placements, Plankton is Stewie. He says SpongeBob is Stewie, Squidward is Brian, Mr. Krabs Peter, and Mrs. Puff is Lois. That is right. This is not canon. Like, I'm reading the chat here. It's not canon. Which, yeah. Then Frenemies revamp. Now, I've thought of making at least a thought for Frenemies, because I do like Frenemies, especially the most recent version. It's probably the best version of Frenemies yet. We got Plankton, SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, and Mr. Krabs. I agreed, it does slap. But yeah, I'm not sure who would be in Frenemies if we did a Frenemies Nick Nightmare. It'd probably be a different show, like probably like a different thing entirely.
Junior, I have the fat fat.
The Fat Fat.
Yeah, I have the fat fat.
If y'all don't know who the Fat Fat is, it's our cat Midnight. Just letting y'all know, because I assume y'all can hear Jaden.
It's fat fat.
Right, it's the Fat Fat.
It's fat fat, you're hurting my throat.
Hey, put her down. All right.
And we also have Skinny Mini.
All right. Then worst day ever revamp. Like, I'm gonna be honest here. I've never heard Worst Day Ever. Like, I haven't heard the revamp. I haven't heard the original. I haven't heard Worst Day Ever. Go ahead, whip out the torches and pitchforks if you want. I'm just saying it now. I haven't heard it, so I can't really give my honest opinion on it
Can I have a
because
cookie to wait?
I don't have an opinion.
Can
I haven't heard it. Sure, why the hell not?
How many
But
can I have?
But yeah, I do know that Patrick. I think that Patrick does appear in Worst Day Ever revamp.
How many?
I just don't. I don't know. But yeah, I can't really say anything about Ben Daly's Worst Day Ever revamp. It's like I don't know anything about Worst Day Ever revamp. Patrick does appear, but the others don't. Okay, I got that. Gotcha.
Wait, you told them my name?
In that case, it wouldn't really be canon. It'd probably be a non-canon thing if I ever made a concept for it. Because Sandy is one of the first people that got corrupted. So she can't be a survivor here. This would be like a whole new, whole different thing that wouldn't be canon to the story. Revamp doesn't exist. This is fanon. Okay, I gotcha. That'd mean I'd have to learn how to remix if I ever gonna make that, which that's gonna take a long time. What happens to Mrs. Puff, Larry the Lobster, Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy, and Bubble Buddy? Now, what I'm gonna say here is Mermaid Man, he's gone. He is corrupted. Barnacle Boy, though, you'll see. You'll see what's up with Barnacle Boy. As for Mrs. Puff, Larry, and Bubble Buddy is I don't know. I think I said somewhere that he's alive and he just doesn't know what's going on. But I don't really know. As for Mrs. Puff and Larry, I honestly don't remember what I said about them. I think I said that they were in the Chum Caverns, like with the other survivors, but I could be wrong about that. I could be very wrong. Like very, very wrong. Concept: Darkness Takeover, but SpongeBob parodies. I could make a few concepts of that. SpongeBob parodies is a good mod, like all around. Like I love the SpongeBob parodies mod. It sucks that I don't know what's going on with it at the moment. I hope it's still going on. I don't know if it's like canned or just on hiatus or anything. I just haven't heard anything about it recently. But yeah, Darkness Takeover of SpongeBob parodies sounds like a good idea. Now, all universes in DT Nick Nightmare, that would be every Nickelodeon show that exists. Any Nick show that has aired on Nickelodeon, Nick Jr., Nick at Night, Nicktoons, any Nickelodeon show can be corrupted. Will and probably might take place in the story of Nickelodeon Nightmare. Last one, I promise. We know that's a lie. Can you play Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine and dies on stream? Maybe. Maybe one day, if I can figure out how to run Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine and dies. Gonna be honest, might have to pirate it. I don't know. Because I'm broke. I don't know if it costs money or anything. I got nothing. So I'm assuming that means Springfield's replaced with the Patrick Show. No, the Patrick Show is the D-side variant of the Darkness Takeover Nick Nightmare, like a Family Guy SpongeBob story, and it takes place before the SpongeBob SquarePants story happens. Everything that happens in the D-sides version happens before the canon version that we're going through right now. That is confirmed. Right. Who will Squidward face in Standoff? Daddy Dearest, because they are both musicians. Now, I've seen a few people say that some other characters could work. One most notably being Tank Man. I don't think that anyone works better than Daddy Dearest, considering that they're both musicians and they're both musicians. It's honestly really the only comparison that I can think of for them at the moment. Let's see. Witty. Maybe. But for now, it's Daddy Dearest, unless we can think of a different, better person. Either way, Patrick gets thrown by whoever the Pico replacement is. And that's how brutality begins. What is your opinion on Quahog's Last Stand? I honestly love Quahog's Last Stand. But y'all should have seen my face when I realized that the Hasman Hotel episode 1 was called Overture. I started spreading the words Overture reference in a bunch of servers because I just couldn't help the fact that it was called Overture. Because honestly, Overture and Abhorrence are probably my favorite songs from the mod, and of the ones I know of, which is pretty much just all the ones on their YouTube channel. But just know that I love Quahog's Last Stand, and I hope they keep going. I just love it. Top 10 FNF mods of 2023. I can't really give my opinion on this, because I don't know the majority of FNF mods in 2023. There were a lot of good ones though. I know that. And obviously Darkness Takeover is one of them. Top 5 favorite SpongeBob ships. Hell no. Will you do a behind the scenes on editing and art, even though we know what app you use to make art? Maybe. I do have my own a method of drawing the characters. So I maybe sometime in the future I might do a behind the scenes on preparing everything, possibly making a whole new video using that. Showing y'all the process in real time. I don't know though. Crossover with Bikini Bottom's Final Showdown. Okay, right now that's a no. It depends on if they want to do it. So if they want to, I'm fine with it. Kind of depends on what Max Guy and Godfather Eric would have to say. Because I'm open to a crossover with them. Because I've seen what they've done. It's good. I like Bikini Bottom's Final Showdown. I just haven't thought of doing a crossover with them. I don't think they've thought of crossing over with me. When is Showdown? Whenever we can figure out how to get the Tom Kenny and other chromatics. There's a few chromes that we need that we don't have, but there is progress being made on the cover and the art for Showdown. So Showdown will be happening. 2056. Yes, Ben Daly, 2056. That's when it's happening. That is confirmed. That is canon. Who will be the Simpsons in Nickelodeon Nightmare? I think this is the one where Max Guy said, yeah, that's it. Okay, Max Guy confirmed that it will be Fairly Odd Parents. Mr. Turner is Homer, and Timmy is Bart. He knows he's not me, but he wanted to answer. Honestly, W Max Guy. I should probably pull that all the way up. I forgot how to breathe. We lost another one. He stopped breathing. He's dead. We lost him, boys. He's gone. JG. It's my birthday. Could you shout out? Hell yeah, dude. Shout out to JG. Happy birthday, man. Hell yeah. Is there going to be a crossover with another SpongeBob Pibby channel like Darkness Takeover and Quahog's Last Stand did? They did? When did they cross over? I had no clue that they did that. If they did.
Junior,
Says,
my egg.
Right. I'm trying to get the butter and answer questions and do a bunch of stuff. My bad, bub. I don't know. But to answer the question, I don't know. It kind of depends on what comes in the future. Like, if any other SpongeBob Pibby channels or just any other channels in general want to collab, I mean, maybe. That could happen. It's possible. Who will be in Temptation? That would be Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy for Temptation. Confirmed by me. That's what's happening. Or unless Max Guy has another idea, because like you got to remember, Max Guy is the cover guy. Did you know that Quahog's Last Stand and Corruption Crisis were going to do a collab? I did not. I did not know that was happening. Maybe it's because I haven't been. I don't know if like they announced it in their community posts or anything. But I don't know. Can you draw SpongeBob for me? No, I might later on in the stream. I might draw SpongeBob later on. Who knows? What's 2 plus 2? 7. 2 plus 2 is 7. Actually, no. 2 plus 2 is baby 2. You heard?
Marvin's attacking me.
You heard it here, folks. 2 plus 2 is baby 2. Fun fact, I'm the same guy that made all the Bertram art in Oblivion from Corruption Crisis. So that's cool. I retired now. Well, that's cool, dude.
Junior.
I'm gonna be honest though, I haven't heard Oblivion yet,
Junior.
but I will. What?
Army clawed my face.
Were you messing with her?
No.
She wouldn't claw your face if you weren't messing with. Stop grabbing me! Stop!
Help.
Dude!
Help, please.
Dude!
Help.
What is even going on?
Army clawed my face.
I don't know, man. Honest thoughts on this random short.
Car.
Honest thoughts. Guys, should I react to this? Should I react to this? Like, Do y'all want to see my sniper wolf ass reactions? Do it. Not. Hell yeah. Guess I'm. Fuck it. I'll react. I'll react to this random short. Butterfly. Hey.
Kidding me, dude? Giants and
Oh.
lawbreakers. Oh my god!
Clash of Clans has a VR game.
Shoot him! Shoot faster!
What the hell?
Got more troops coming. Get ready. Oh my god!
Okay, I know nothing about Clash of Clans. Is this accurate to the actual game? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, dude. These things are freaking flying.
I think we might win!
Tornado? Tornado?
That's a dragon.
Dragon? Jesus Christ, I have those fucking super wolf reactions. God damn. This is... I am not a reaction YouTuber. Jesus Christ. Or maybe I'm the best reaction YouTuber. What do y'all think?
I have a YouTube account.
I know, I accidentally sent a few replies in the other stream for it. Funniest thing I've seen in years. I mean, it was funny. Like, it started with a butterfly and then became pure chaos. Just, wow. I have no clue what, goddamn. Oblivion link just in case. Did they send a link in the chat? What's 9 plus 10? 21. 21. That's the answer. Go ahead, fight me. Go ahead, fight me. I'll throw hands. I'm willing to throw hands. I'm honestly now I'm just checking the other posts because I know there were some questions in the other posts. Who let the dogs out?
Who let the dog?
I don't know who let the dogs out. Was it a door?
I did it.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Jaden let the dogs out. Jaden let the dogs out. Jaden, who let the dogs out?
Me.
Jaden let the dogs out. All right. I think there were some. Nope. Wait. Death lives when? Death lives soon. That's what I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna say.
This is fried.
Oh, my bad, dude.
Fuck you.
Dude.
I guess I'm eating this.
Dude, don't say curse words, man. You are a child. Besides, you can people can hear you. People can hear you.
I'm 9 years old, you bitch.
Quit saying curse words, man. Oh yeah, this random live stream that I mentioned in this one post, that never happened. I didn't realize I didn't have to set up a stream in order to set up a stream. I had no clue. Are there any questions there? When will be the live stream? Today. Today's a live stream. Your brother is swearing he doesn't fuck around. I guess not.
I don't fuck around.
You mean you don't yuck around?
Shut the fuck up, you retard.
Jesus Christ, man! Why are you guys? Why? Dude.
I'm gonna watch the stream comments. Howdy, partner.
All right, calm down, man. They're telling you to chill. That's not. If the live chat is telling you to chill, then you need to chill.
I never chill. Do not fucking touch me.
I'm just trying to shut you up. Oh yeah, melted butter. Did your brother just drop R slur?
Yes, I just fucking did.
Don't. You're gonna get canceled on Twitter. You're gonna get canceled on Twitter.com.
I don't have Twitter.
Kick the child. Okay.
Hey. Jocelyn, help.
He ran. Canceling on X and TikTok.
I don't have
Jesus.
fucking TikTok.
All right, can you go away? I should have never told you I was doing the stream.
Fine, I'll stop.
I should have never told you.
I'll stop. Don't give one to little Jimmy.
Don't give one. I don't give one little Timmy.
Oh.
Go away. Go away,
No,
Bob.
I want to read the comments.
Go away, Bob. Your segment in the Monarch QnA stream is over.
I'll stop.
Just go.
No.
Go, man.
No. Thanks God.
But yeah, I've been making okay, these covers I've been doing, I've been making a few of them.
I'm going canceled your brother, LOL.
You've reached your limit on talking.
No, I have not. Let me throw some hands, you bitch.
Stop! Don't call my chat a bitch! Dude, these are real people.
I don't care.
These are people with feelings.
I don't care.
Today's the day. All right, I guess that means we are done with the questions in the posts. Now, ask whatever y'all want in the live chat.
I'm sorry. You can have my kitten.
The time has come
Hopefully she will make me feel better.
to send questions that you might have in the chat, and I will answer.
Short.
Go before I smack you with this bottle of Hawaiian Sweet Baby Ray's.
Oh, is someone feeling emotional but is too dead to make actual tears? Me feel cry.
What are you doing?
Not make cry.
Go. What characters are going to survive in Nicktoons Nightmare?
You like just barely died. Yeah, so.
I don't know which characters have survived.
Rugrats will be South Park calling it.
I'm the one answering the questions.
I'm just reading the
You're not even a part of the series.
I'm
go?
reading the comments.
Can you go?
No.
Do you want a broken eye socket?
And do you want a broken phone?
You've reached the limit on your talking. Shut the fuck up. All right.
Whoever sent that.
Don't. No. Stop slurring my chat. Stop.
Do not ever say that to me ever again.
I've shut him up. All right. Opinion on Mandela Catalog. It's been a while since I've thought about Mandela Catalog. Like, I remember I did do the one.
What are you gonna
thing.
do to me?
I'm gonna lock myself
I'm
in
going to come to your house and be you the free.
Shut up! Calm down. Calm down. I'm gonna lock myself in my room so I can finish this stream in peace without little Timmy behind my back. I just hurt his feelings while calling him little Timmy. Oh my god. I might have just fucked up. He threw the cat tower. Great. I am locked in my room, and now I can finish the stream. Right. Opinion on Mandela Catalog. I will in a bit. I'm in the middle of a stream, man. I'm trying to answer questions. Engaging with my audience. This is engaging. This is fun. It's been a while since I've thought of Mandela Catalog. I remember I did the one thing, yeah, that one old thing. This thing, it's old. Thinking of remaking it. Who is fighting Gary in car wreck? That would be a character that I'm not disclosing right now. It is another snail, though. Keep that in mind. Rugrats will be South Park calling it. Depends on what Max Guy thinks. Stop trying to drag me out of my room. I'm trying to finish the stream, man. You ate an egg. Go ahead. Jaden had 2. All right. Rugrats being South Park kind of depends on what Max Guy thinks of that. I'm not entirely sure what would be what. Like, for now, everything that I've said about the other shows is pure speculation, which is weird to say because I'm the one running the show. Damn it, why your brother just ruined this? Because he sucks. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just kidding. He's cool. It's just that he wants to act out on stream because there's other people. He's not normally like this. So the bully snail with the hat and the bully snails at Snail Park. No. At least I don't know. I don't know where this particular snail's from. I kind of forgot where she's from, where it's from. Where he's from. I don't know. FBI, open up. The FBI is at my door. The FBI is at my door. Oh my god, I'm dead. I have to hide under the bed before I die. What's your opinion on Little Witch Academia? I don't watch anime much. I'm just saying that now. I don't watch much anime. Or any anime at all, pretty much. I just haven't thought of watching anime. It's just not something that I thought of doing. He makes your 4-year-old sister tolerable. Ooh, that's bad. If that's true, then that is terrible. Can you give us a hint on who Vinny will be in car wreck? Let's just say eyebrows. That's your hint. Eyebrows. It's another snail and he has eyebrows. You think that I can make the Rotten Family Nick Nightmare cover? Do you have the FLM or FLP and an instrumental? Because if so, go right ahead, man. I think I missed it. Yeah, I missed a question. What's your favorite Broken Strings song? Well, there's a lot. There's a lot of good Broken Strings songs I've heard. I feel like my favorites would have to be Morning Shadow, the newest version of Tantrum, and Sundown. It's like I just really love those. They're all good songs. Sucks that Sundown is YouTube exclusive. Time to pull a Matt Pat. I'll be right back. Rest in peace, Matt Pat. Man. Missing the Gary DWP. Speaking of DWPs, I actually made a Wario DWP. Like it's trash and I can't make it. Like I can't share it because I'm on mobile. But I do have a Wario DWP, or at least the samples for it. It's specifically Wario laughing from that one video by Metal King Boo. Let me pull it up. Rio laughing. It won't let me type the W and the A. It won't let me do it. How do I type W and A? How do I do this? Bro. I'm just trying to search up Wario laughing. Come on, man. Yeah, this one. Wario laughing. As a bright man once said, "You want fun? Wario show you fun." And then was promptly arrested for tax fraud. Sounds accurate. But yeah, Wario laughing. Gotta love Wario laughing. He's from that one episode where Gary lives with Patrick because he wanted a cookie. I don't know, actually. Maybe. Right, Empties VR mentioned me in a work in progress thing. Let's see it. Let's react to this on stream. Work in progress D-side SpongeBob. Pretty good so far. I like it. Like, so far, like, I know it's in the early stages, but this is pretty good. I like it. All right. Controversial opinion. The Loud House is a bad show. Jaden is hunting you down. You need to run. Sundown is getting revamped and coming to the mod. Oh, good. Good. I really like Sundown. I'm glad it's coming back. Glad it's coming. Have you seen the Pibby Fox Armageddon collab with Lawndale Pandemic? Yes, I did. I know that you I'm pretty sure that you mentioned it in the I think it was the was it the dev server or the community server where you mentioned it? I don't know, but I know that you mentioned it and I know that it's happening and it sounds cool. What's your opinion on Father's Last Laugh? I don't think I've heard Father's Last Laugh. Probably gonna have to listen to it sometime later. Argument cover, Mono versus Jaden. Maybe if I can make some chromatics of myself and Jaden, then I could probably make a cover of that. Oh no, I'd have to find an FLM and the instrumental. It's an idea. It's a me, a Mario. Damn, I do a better Chris Pratt than Chris Pratt. Are you going to do a crossover with other SpongeBob Pibby series? I feel like I think I said this earlier on in the stream. It depends on if they come to us, because like unless Max Guy wants to do some collabs with other stuff and they want to too, I don't think I'm gonna be going out of my way to ask for collabs. It's possible, but I'm not sure. Do you know what Rap Rat is? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Why does SpongeBob look high in Sunken Remains? Is that a reference to the SpongeBob movie? Yes, it is. It is a reference to the design that's shown when he shows up at the Krusty Krab, right as Neptune is asking people why crabs should not die. Like the part where where Neptune says, "Is there anyone that has anything to say about Eugene Krabs?" And then SpongeBob walks in like, "I've got something to say about Mr. Krabs." Yeah, that's why he looks high. It's because he's practically drunk on the Gooberberry Sunrises. Do you think you'll do any Pizza Pog covers? Yeah, that's actually a good question. Like, I know that Max Guy has said something about possibly doing an Airborne Pizza Pogified cover sometime in the future. I don't know if that's still happening or if it even was happening to begin with, but it's possible. I especially would love the idea of us doing a Rotten Family Pizza Pogified cover with the SpongeBob series. I personally love that idea. Is Here Lies Y Sides DTNN? Y Sides exists. That's all I'm gonna say. Y Sides exists. Favorite SpongeBob characters? I don't know, actually. I have a soft spot for Squidward and Plankton. Like, they're pretty much my favorites. Something I don't like about Rotten Family Pizza Pogified. You can barely hear the iconic "Hey Stewie." He said "Hey Stewie." Oh no, he did. I remember he did say something about. I know he did say "Hey Stewie" in the song. I just didn't. Took me a bit to remember that. Yeah. Rest in peace, whoever is in Rotten Family Pizza Pogified ending. That would be Plankton. Rest in peace, Plankton. What happened to Doodle Bob after Nautical Nonsense? Well, at the end of the song, Mr. Krabs slams a barrel into the side of Doodle Bob's head and then runs outside with the crew. Or at least what's there. And Doodle Bob, like after that, he kind of just sinks into the darkness. Possibly to show up somewhere else at a different point in the mod. Or, well, not mod, in the series. I thought of an alternative to Doodle Bob. Abrasive Side. I've seen a few comments of that. Like, where Abrasive Side should be a Doodle Bob replacement. I feel like that could work, but I'm not entirely sure. It's a good idea, though. Are you going to make an art video on Max Guy's retake on Aftermath? Maybe. I thought about revamping the art for that particular cover. I honestly feel like he did a lot better with the revamp. It's honestly awesome. What if SpongeBob didn't get corrupted in Aftermath and Plankton saved him? Well, that depends on what happens. If he didn't get corrupted, then ketamine would form, but it wouldn't have SpongeBob, so it'd be slightly less powerful. Mr. Crab, I accidentally clicked on a... My bad. Stop. Stop. Ketamine crabs would still form, but it wouldn't have SpongeBob. And there's two possible endings to this. Either because SpongeBob is still alive, he keeps Plankton from getting corrupted, or Plankton does get corrupted, and because of that, SpongeBob gets corrupted. Now, if we go with the first option, with Plankton surviving and SpongeBob surviving, then the showdown would practically be the same as it is in the Darkness Takeover, except Peter, or in this case, SpongeBob, is alive. He didn't get split in half. And if we go with the second option, then the same series of events that happens in Battle for Bikini Bottom happens. And again, we're met with a choice where either SpongeBob and Plankton could be freed, or SpongeBob's still corrupted, but Plankton gets freed. It's a lot. It's a lot of what ifs. Oh. Hey, Mom.
Dogs need walk.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna have to disappear for a minute. I've gotta walk the dogs real quick. It's like I guess that means, like, should I just end the stream here, or should I just disappear and come back? What do y'all think? Disappear and come back? All right. All right, I'm disappearing and coming back then. All right, I guess just stare at what I have on screen for a bit, I guess. Return of the King. Is anyone still here? Gotta open back up the chat. Just a second while we try to reconnect you. I'm back. I'm back. Who are you? What did you do to Mono? I stole his skin. Well, let's see what y'all said while I was gone. I gotta read it. Everyone panic. What good choice of words. Cause mayhem and destruction. Imagine if someone made FNF of Back in the Barnyard. What if SpongeBob and Plankton freed Patrick and Squidward? Well, that's kind of not possible for one of them. The other might be fine, but one of them's dead. Like dead. He's gone completely. I take it by the amount of people that were saying too quiet and wake up MF that y'all couldn't hear what was going on in the living room. Make noise, cause chaos. He has a dog. I have 2 dogs and 3 cats. He's an alternate. Yes. Nothing is worth the risk. Lets me beat Mono. Lol. Auto clicker time. Hi, what's up? Not much. How about you, man? I got an idea for the post-trauma sponge cover. I know it's from QLS. It would be Doodle Bob as Retep, Doodle Patrick from Around the Clock at Bikini Bottom as Evil Stewie, and Squid Drawing as Chip. I think Max Guy did or is doing a post-trauma cover. Wait a minute, wait. 25 seconds ago, completed. Oh, that's nice. Oh, hell yeah. Good job, man. It's awesome. Love that. All right, real quick. I've got to look this up. Where A? Why is it not doing A? Agreed, the drawing looks really nice. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Why? It won't let me... mentions. I'm pretty sure that there's a Max Guy mention. Damn it. Well, that sucks. Quickly, what happened to Sandy? Sandy was the first one corrupted. Or one of the first ones corrupted. As soon as the darkness struck Bikini Bottom, Sandy was one of the first to feel the effects. She wasn't the first. Everyone in Random Land was the first. But yeah. But just for clarification, would SpongeBob be Patrick? Yes, SpongeBob would be Patrick in the D-side version. Patrick would be the main one, and that's how he gets corrupted, and that's what happened. That's where he is whenever he shows up in Nautical Nonsense. The tree dome is destroyed. Completely destroyed. The tree is fallen over. The glass is all broken. Sandy's gone. SpongeBob is D-Side's Lois? No. D-Side Lois would be one of Patrick's viewers. Like Lois, Chris, Meg, and a bunch of other characters would be his viewers. Now I want to make a Nickelodeon Nightmare D-Sides, but I can't be bothered making a second channel. I mean, if you want to do that, go right ahead. Hell, maybe if it goes with the lore, then hell, might be canon. Deadass, how good is the Patrick Show? I haven't watched much of the Patrick Show, to be honest. I remember there was an episode that was focused on bubble baths. That was pretty good. But like overall, the Patrick Show is kind of meh. At least it didn't retcon Sandy, I don't think. Unlike a certain spinoff. I will never forgive Camp Coral. Speaking of, everyone in Camp Coral is dead. Every single character, all of everything involving Camp Coral is dead, and it is not connected to the main story. All that is no. All right. What would happen in Showdown if Plankton got Steven to help him in time before connection was lost? Well, I don't think that well, for starters, Steven Hillenburg is not Seth MacFarlane, because Steven Hillenburg is dead. Rest his soul. So in Nickelodeon Nightmare, Tom Kenny would be the Seth MacFarlane replacement. Because, like, not only is he alive still, again, rest in peace, Steven Hillenburg, but he's also one of the main voice actors. He voices SpongeBob, and more importantly, he voices Gary. Keep that in mind. He voices Gary. Steven Hillenburg is, well, I know that he's the creator, but since he's up there, he kind of can't be a part of the series. He's gone. Rest his soul, man. In Showdown, who would replace Bertram and Penelope? Y'all remember the defective Karen model from Friend or Foe? That'd be Penelope. Defective Karen. I'll leave y'all with that. I think I said who the Bertram replacement was earlier on in the stream, but I don't quite remember. But yeah, if I did, then y'all can like go back and hear that part. But he's not. But I'm not telling y'all who he is right now. Explain the Wario laughing in your history. That's simple. Earlier on the stream, I searched up Wario laughing so y'all know what the Wario DWP I made was. Speaking of, maybe later on I can showcase the Wario DWP, see if people can make it better. Like possibly in a different stream, maybe one where I try and fail to make a song. Google search history. Why? I don't think I've reached that point. Do you ever plan to do Quahog's Last Stand songs? Not right now. We might do a few. I might make some art for the ones that Max Guy's already made. They probably wouldn't be canon to like the main story, or they might have their own storyline, since like Quahog's Last Stand is something completely separate from Darkness Takeover. But I might do some art for the Quahog's Last Stand, Darkness Takeover, Nick Nightmare. Gotta scroll up to find out if I missed any questions. The Corruption really said smash on the tree dome. Smash. You hear the sound of what? Bouncing balls? Bouncing balls? Bouncing balls, me boy! Why do you hear bouncing balls, Mr. Squidward? That doesn't sound right. What do you plan to do after Nickelodeon Nightmare? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do after Nick Nightmare. Nick Nightmare ain't going to be done for a while, though, so I have plenty of time to figure that out. Because I like balls, Mr. Krabs. SpongeBob, what the fuck? Well, you heard it here, folks. SpongeBob likes balls. Ace mentioned you in the video. What is this? Let's react to this lot. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. I got rickrolled on stream. You know, this is a good song, though. W. Ace, good job, man. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta get that money, eh? Never gonna give you up. Oh, I'm so getting copyright claims for this. I'm so getting copyright claimed for that. I'm dead. I'm dead. Ace, you've killed me. Ruby! What are you doing to my boy? What are you doing to my boy? All right. What happened to Pearl? I haven't really decided on what Pearl's doing. Hence why in that one comment on the Aftermath video, I put a question mark by her name. Because I don't know what's gonna go on with Pearl. I'm gonna take your soul because you're playing copyrighted music. I know, I'm dead. I am so dead. I am going to get struck down to hell. Directly to hell. Not jail. Hell. Goodbye. I'm just kidding on the goodbye. I'm not leaving yet. Let's watch some Moki. It is Krima. She's smashing. And what would happen if the Rugrats dealt with the corruption? I don't know. Like, considering that the majority of the main characters in the series are babies, I don't think they do much like to survive. But like, can I do a concept on Nickelodeon Nightmare Aftermath? Go right ahead. Like, as long as you credit Max Guy for the cover, you're good. You're golden. Like, you can do it all you want. Just got to make sure that Max Guy gets the proper credit. I do not say this enough. Max Guy is the main reason Nickelodeon Nightmare can exist. Like, he deserves all the praise, all the credit. He deserves it. He's like the main reason this exists. Give me a good name for my channel. I just realized that you basically said as long as it's accurate, it's canon. Well, I'm not sure if that's really true. Like, I don't know. We'll figure it out later down the line. Take my words with a grain of salt, man. That's really all I can say here. 6. Where Fetty? Crystal, where Fetty? Where's Fetty? Where is he? Where's Fetty? Where's Fetty Fazbear? Since you say all Camp Coral is dead in Nickelodeon Nightmare, I kind of think it's the same thing with Loud House and Casa Grandes. That is not true. The Loud House and the Casa Grandes have survivors. That is confirmed. They have survivors. I just really hate Camp Coral. Like, that is the only reason Camp Coral's dead. I just don't like Camp Coral. Go ahead, come at me. I bring out the torches and pitchforks. Go right ahead. Count to 10, but put the letter E in the middle of every number. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that sucks. Because I hate the Loud House and Casa Grandes. I don't hate the shows. Like, I definitely like the Loud House a lot more than Casa Grandes. Not for any particular reason. I just prefer the Loud House over Casa Grandes. I don't hate either show. Like, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. My opinion is that neither of them are that bad. Who's better, Rock Chuck E. Cheese or Pizza Time Theater Chuck E. Cheese? You think I know anything about Chuck E. Cheese? My childhood has left the building. Your childhood left the building a long time ago, bro. If you're watching me, then your childhood is completely gone. Look up SpongeBob, Someone You Loved. Maybe. What if Neptune or Mayor West broke out before Seth or Tom Kenny got corrupted? Well, if that were the case, then they'd probably fight alongside the main characters, but I'm not entirely sure. Will Uncle Grandpa make an appearance? I'm pretty sure Uncle Grandpa is a Cartoon Network property and thus wouldn't make an appearance in the series unless it was like a collab with a Cartoon Network thing. Because if I recall correctly, Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network are rivals, pretty much. So if we did like a collab thing with a Cartoon Network mod, then it's possible Uncle Grandpa could appear, but the chances of that happening are very slim. More slim than Slim Shady. I mean, I'm fine you like it or not. It's just fan base ruined it to me. That's fair. Have you seen the amount of weird crap in the Loud House fandom? Like, there are multiple videos about the Loud House fandom and how it's completely just... Did you know that there's a Loud House fanfic that's longer than the Bible? Do you plan on doing anything else besides Nickelodeon Nightmare, like Broken Strings or any other mods? I have thought about doing a few concepts art things for other songs. Some non-Pibby, some Pibby, some non-Nickelodeon stuff. A few of them being some covers that I've made that wouldn't be canon to the series. Like, I've got a lot of stuff like thought of, but I don't know. What if all the water left the ocean? Would they all still be consumed by darkness? If that were to happen, then they'd all die, except for Sandy. But then again, Sandy was the first one to get corrupted in Bikini Bottom. So, like, they'd all technically be Risens. The Loud House and the incest community are one and the same. That is true. I've seen that, and I hate it. Like, hate. It's like, that's like the main part of the Loud House that I hate. The Back at the Barnyard being your comfort show, that's understandable. I've heard some good things about the show. Not much, but like, still. Mr. Krabs would be fine because he's a crab. Fair enough. What would happen if Lincoln Loud, Dora the Explorer, Peppa Pig, and SpongeBob teamed up and did Airborne? Well, if we're going from a like series standpoint, that could never happen. Because like SpongeBob is gone. And I don't know what's going on with Peppa, Dora, and Lincoln, but I know SpongeBob is gone because of osmosis. So that team up could never happen in the lore of the series. But if it were a non-canon thing, I feel like Lincoln, Dora, and Peppa would die. SpongeBob would probably survive because of that incredible resilience. My Christmas list is longer than the story of space and time. What do you want? I used to watch The Loud House all the time. Understandable. Jaden watches The Loud House all the time now. What was your childhood? I don't really know. Like, I know that I grew up on movies like a Toy Story, like the original Toy Story. That was, yeah, the original Toy Stories was my childhood. That's what it was. My childhood is and always will be Adventure Time. That's valid. I've heard some good things about Adventure Time. I just haven't watched much Adventure Time. Can't sponges regrow? Why didn't SpongeBob cut off his corrupted limb and regrow new ones? Well, to be fair, he didn't know that he had the darkness inside of him. Like, he's had it inside of him since Death Lives, but he didn't know. He thought that it was gone. So he wouldn't know until it was way too late. And by then, he was already gone. I love Toy Story, same. Some fellow Toy Story fans. Start watching. I want to see you do. Watching what? Obviously, chocolate chip cookies, man. How are you going to eat uranium? How are you going to eat uranium? Life dies. Death lives, D-side's real. Worst fandom. I've heard some pretty bad things about the My Hero Academia fandom. I'm not really a part of a lot of fandoms, and if I am, then I'm not like a huge fandom guy. SML. I do kind of like SML. I'm not much of a fan of it anymore, but I used to watch it all the time. It was pretty cool, especially back then before the lawsuit stuff. Shrek is still the best character. Fight me. What if Mr. Krabs fought off the corruption and saved Squid Woman? Well, Squid Woman was already corrupted. Like if you're talking about the Squidina, then Squidina was already gone. She was gone at the end of the D-Sides thing, but she did get freed at the end of Sunken Remains. So it's possible that she could have lived through the crash if she were closer to SpongeBob. Had she been a little bit closer to SpongeBob at the time of the crash, she probably would not have died. Toy Story 5 is going to be dog crap. Maybe. I hope not. I hope that it's better than what people are making out to be. Toy Story 4 wasn't too bad, but it was not as good as the rest of the scenes, as the rest of the series. Krabs, though, he was gone. He wasn't able to keep fighting the darkness anymore. I never watched My Hero Academia because I'm not interested. Me neither. I've never watched the series. I just know that the fandom is crap. Balls? Balls. SpongeBob Smash or Pass. That's actually a pretty good that's a pretty good stream idea for like another time. Hell yeah, SpongeBob Smash or Pass. Yay or nay. What if SpongeBob found Gary uncorrupted? He'd protect them all with all of his life. Have you ever skibbidied all over the Phantom? No. No, I have not skibbidied all over the Phantom. I hate that I'm saying skibbity. I want to punch myself. Should I punch myself, chat? Should I punch myself in the name of Skibbity Toilet? I've got one no and one yes, and one therapy. Freddy and Peck are my favorite characters, and you can't change my mind. God, I've been ruined to the I've been ruined to the point where whenever anybody says Freddy, I can only think of Freddy Krueger or Freddy Fazbear. I'm wondering what Mrs. Puff would do. Wouldn't she be in Brutality? No. Mrs. Puff would not be in Brutality. No. That's not. No. I also hate Skibbity Toilet. I don't hate Skibbity Toilet as a whole. I just don't like what has become of Skibbity Toilet. The series itself, I'm not against. In fact, I feel like MapHat said it best when he said that it was an interesting thing. I don't remember what exactly he said, but I know that he has an unironic appreciation of it. And I agree with him. I don't watch much of it, though. Opinion on Prototype Plankton. Like I don't know about prototype plankton. God, I need to start looking up SpongeBob stuff so I can figure out what half these things are. Freddy's from back at the boneyard. I figured that. I just know that I can only think of either Freddy Krueger or Freddy Fazbear whenever I hear the name Freddy. Everyone's spam emojis. Here, I'm joining in. All those hearts are me. I feel like brutality should take place at the Sea Needle from Battle for Bikini Bottom. The dogs are screaming. Oh, that's why Dad's here. Did you know that a D-Sides Mistful Morning exists? I did. I don't get why it's not Stanley SquarePants. Like, I know that Patrick makes sense, but Stanley makes more sense. Ah, my bad. All right, I guess right. I'm gonna have to end the stream here. Let
What?
it go. I'm in the middle of a QnA stream.
I don't give a good goddamn
I
what
know.
the fuck you're in the
I
fucking
know.
middle of.
I know. I'm about to do it. I'm about to end it right now.
What?
I'm about to end the stream
Don't
now.
even need to be talking.
All right, later, y'all. It's the end of the stream. How do I end it? How do I end?